Well, I figured that it might be good to just get right into it. I think we're gonna work on doing the cabin air filters, the two that go underneath there. There's one that goes inside the cabin as well, but we're just gonna work on this one right now. Here are the filters we picked up. I got everything from ECS Tuning. I always buy all my stuff from them. You know, you get the all the OEM stuff that you're gonna need to go onto the car. So the location of these bad boys are simply right under here. Just take out that, and this will pop off, and there's the box underneath. So we're gonna go ahead and do that first and let you know where we are. So with these guys here, you just loosen them up to a certain point, and then they kind of, see how they have this arrows to line up. You just take them all out, and this thing will just kind of pop right off. You just do like a little half turn until this one comes loose like that. That's the last one. And that should just pop right out like that. So now that we got that off, that's what that looks like. I'll clean all that up since I'm here. Why not? Give her a spray down. This is where the two filters are, one on each side. They're both the same, so you can't really screw them up. You just have to put them in the correct way. And once I do the same thing, half turn these, I'll yank the sucker out and show you what that looks like. So for those longer ones here, you just have to get a big long bar and I'm just gonna half turn them. That one finally in there. And Bob's your uncle. We'll yank this thing off here. Also, this clip has to come out. You just press the side of it. There's a little tab there. You push that in and slide it right off. I don't know if I'll be able to do it with one hand. And get a good picture of it. It's gonna be all concentrated. Nope, I'm gonna put her down and pop it off there quick. So just to show you how that works, you just push this little back of the tab. You can see how it moves up and down for you to slide her out. So now that we've got this, and angle its way out. There we go. And bring her over here. So yeah, good thing I upgraded. These look real dirty. So I think you just pop these off by pulling these little tabs, and these just clip in. I have to put you down again, but kind of gives you the idea. Is pop in and out, something like that. Let's go right into those little holes. Now, just that simple. You can see how dirty this one is. I'll compare it to the new ones just so you can see, you know. You should be doing these, you know, every couple of years. You know, they're pretty inexpensive. They weren't very much. This one's super dirty, like absolutely disgusting. That's what people are breathing in when they're in the car. That's not very nice. So we'll be smelling better and breathing better. So we got them both side by side here, and you just see how much cleaner and how nasty these are. Like, ugh. Terrible. And as I said, it's pretty simple. They go on either side, doesn't matter which way. These tabs up and they just click in. If you want to know which ones I bought, that's the info there. Again, I got it from ECS Tuning, ECS Tuning, and I'll put a link in there. I'm not sponsored or anything. I buy all my stuff from them. I just think they have good service, and if you have any questions, their guys are really good to help. They'll guide you in the right direction type thing. Just give her a quick wipe down. You're probably like, oh, why are you wasting your time cleaning all this? Well, you know what? I'm just that type of person that I just like everything perfectly clean. And if you're here to do something right, I mean, what's the extra, 3-5 minutes of my time to get this nice and cleaned up, looking like new again. There we go. Nothing a little elbow grease and take the cleaner up real quick. Try not to get water in here or whatever you're doing. If you rinse it off like I did, I just turn this and it pops right out. Go. But yeah, flip this guy over now. And as I said, they both fit on each side. You want those tabs upward. And you slide them in. You should hear a click. Boom. That easy. On this side. Sorry, it's hard to do with one hand, so there you go. One's all in. Just to give you an idea what those bolts look like there, you know, they just kind of lock into place. That's why you have to turn them. But yeah, let's get that back on. So now that we have everything clean and ready to go, I'm just gonna do a quick inspection in here just to see, you know, if anything's kind of gone down there, or, you know, get some of these leaves. When you get the vacuum out, just do a quick vacuum in here. That doesn't look too bad. I mean, you could get as anal and clean out all this if you really wanted to, but just for the sake of this video, I'm gonna just leave it and pretend that I did. And next time I have to change them, I'll probably have a little bit more time and want to detail this up a bit more. So yeah, this just slips back in place. You make sure you tighten down your bolt back there, here, and here, just turning them so that, you know, the arrows are there. You can, when you tighten it, you'll be able to feel them catching on to, you know, their stud position back here. So it's on there, and then don't forget to take your sensor, plug it back in, and then there it is, nice and tight. And then we'll go ahead and put that top cover on and screw it back down. Now that's in place, we can go ahead and put the top cover on. This one might take two hands because you kind of got to slide this around the strut here, but you know, with a little bit of wiggling, it should sit back in place. And let's put you down again and sink it all up in here. So one thing that you'll want to note is there's a little hole about right where this stud is here, and that's where the long end of this slides into. If you can't get that in there, it's never going to fit. You have to slide it into the fender. And then these just screw down, and just want to make sure that, you know, these are all lined up for your water, and Bob's your uncle. Down to your half turn. Half turn. And you'll feel when they lock in. You know, they're nice and tight. Last one. There you go. There you have it, all buttoned up. Looks good, it'll smell good. I did notice that this side was loose here. Something was in here at some point and didn't fasten it down, so I'll go ahead and tighten these ones up. There you go, nice and snug. Nice and snug. Nice and snug. There we are. Yeah, thanks for joining us here. We'll have something else cool coming up in the next video. More than a simple filter change, I hope. Because by the time we get back, I think our FRM should be back. Sent it away, like I said, to Montreal somewhere, and they're gonna do their thing, reprogram it, and then we'll slide it right into the footwell. Which is down here. You know, I had to take all this stuff off and some of the trim, and it just lives inside of here. Pretty common. It's actually covered under warranty for another year and a bit. So it was easier for me to just ship it off to a guy in Quebec to get it done, rather than, you know, going all the way to BMW. There's no dealership around me or anything like that. I live in a smaller city. It's about 18 hours to Toronto, and, you know, about 8 hours to Winnipeg to get something serviced. So that's just not practical. For $200, it was worth sending it off. But yeah, in the next video, we'll get that going. Thanks for tuning in, boys. Ciao.